but to empower parents to help them understand how their role is not only supportive but strategic in helping their children make the decisions and well informed decisions here. And to guide us through these important discussions, we are truly honored to welcome our esteemed speaker, Dr. R.J. Biradar sir. Dr. R.J. Biradar sir is a passionate mentor and a guiding force for countless students and families navigating their way through engineering education. With the years of experience in academia and student counseling, his insights today will enlighten parents about how to effectively participate in their child's career building process. So, without further ado, I invite Dr. R.J. Biradar sir to take over and lead us through this valuable session. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, today's webinar is for the parents, especially whose wards are there in 12th. We have given the exam of 12th, waiting for the CET result. JEE result is declared. And mostly all these parents, uh, those are thinking about the admission of their ward in various engineering colleges. So work especially under tremendous tension. So what I feel, I thought why not to guide these parents on this front also. So for all the parents, what I wanted to tell, so engineering admission, if we take the proper steps, it is easiest one. And if we follow the wrong paths, then it's one of the most difficult thing. So for that purpose, what parents have to do, that I'll be telling today. And I feel, so I'll be comfortable in English or Marathi. If some message is there from your side only in Marathi, then I can switch over to Marathi. Otherwise, I'll continue in English only. So first step for the parents is what? So if you have decided that to choose the engineering, means you should not be in dilemma that whether to go for engineering, medical or pharmacy or something. So first make the decision that we have to go for the engineering. And then after that, this process starts. And once your engineering is confirmed, whether it is confirmed 2 years back or after the exam, it is not important, but this is the proper time for taking the final decision. And once that decision of taking the admission in engineering college or in engineering is confirmed, then you think about few things regarding with your ward also. So as per your ward is concerned, first see whether he is capable of doing engineering. So many parents, they tell, even though that ward is or that student is having 2-3 mark lists, very less marks. That after that also parents tells that my son or my daughter is very bright, she will do. So in this, what happens? You are making the burden on that ward. So no doubt, nowadays engineering is not the most difficult task, but definitely some mathematical ability is required, or few basic things are required. And the most important thing is what? That students must understand English neatly. At the same time, he or she must be very sincere. And marks. So directly the marks will not be an indication of that student's means ability. Because nowadays students, instead of attending the colleges, they are attending the classes only. And very few, means very less time is given for the preparation of the 12th exam. So that's why that is not going to be a true indicator, but the parents are knowing what is the capacity of that student. And if the capacity is there, definitely you think of the engineering. And again, few students may be telling that I'm interested in some specific branch only. Nowadays, specifically everyone will tell that I wish to join computer engineering only. So I feel no doubt right now it is at demand. Uh, the placements are definitely on higher side as compared to other branches. But in engineering, so it's like sine wave. For few years, this branch will be on top. Later on, who knows, some other branch like electronics or mechanical or civil may be at the top. That is also a possibility. And the best part right now is what? Whether it is mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electronics engineering, or computer engineering. So I'll suggest that student must become engineer with uh, good abilities. Means that he or she should be in a position to digest or to prepare or to take the decision of many things at the end of the 4 years. So our observation, being an engineering teacher over the last many years. So well, in the beginning, it was difficult for mechanical engineer to enter in software. But right now, whether mechanical, civil, or electrical, everyone is in working in software industries. So that is quite possible. So during 4 years, the first target should be what? Our ability or the quality of students should be increased. And how it increases, it depends on how that students takes the 4 years of engineering. So for that, sincerity is required, regularity is required, and whatever the weak points are there. So summarizing those points and working on those points and converting those weaknesses into strengths. So if someone is weak in communication, so in 4 years, he or she can improve the communication. If some mathematical ability is also weak, so by making the practices or making a lot of study, it is also possible. So even though personality development, so that can be also developed with a proper decision, proper ways, uh, proper practices. So all these things are possible to do. So because of this, especially for the parents, I'll suggest don't be adamant on the only specific branch. So definitely, if you get computer, I'll not tell that do not go for it. But uh, instead of that, once you take the decision of becoming or doing engineering, so for that, uh, as per the branch is concerned, so my suggestion will be what? So instead of branch, you choose the college, proper college. So that will be my first suggestion. And as for the college is concerned, again, why we are conducting this webinar right now. So recently the 12th result has been declared. Again, we are waiting for the CET result. And mostly the government of Maharashtra admission process of engineering, it may start after 15th June or at least in the month of June. Or it may be delayed also. So we are having minimum 1 month. So in this month, what you have to do? So again, don't if without thinking anything, if you are idle, and let's say in the month of June or July, that is also not good. At the same time, so taking the decision in one day, immediately going somewhere, and if someone tells that this is the best college, best branch, immediately taking the decision of getting the admission at that place and paying the fees, and now my admission is over, telling others that now we have finished the engineering admissions. Both the things are right. So right now, so this is the best period for visiting 5 to 10 colleges. And only why I'm telling 5 to 10 colleges, if you visit more than 10 colleges, then you will get confused. And while visiting all such 10 colleges, you try to get the information through your friends, through your relatives, or the persons who are knowing engineering. So if you make these things, or especially if someone is from outside Pune and they wanted to come Pune for the engineering admissions, then minimum 2 trips to Pune of 1 or 2 days will give very good idea to those parents. In one day, the maximum 3 to 4 colleges, or max uh, 5 colleges we can visit. At least we should give some time to interact with the faculties over there, if possible, head of the institute also. If at all the time it may not be possible, but HOD or some professors. Nowadays, holidays are there. It's very difficult to meet the students. And if college is there and students are there, it's better to interact with the students also. So these things all the parents have to do. And once you visit around 5 to 10 colleges, proper colleges, and again while making the judgment of visit to such colleges, so there what care you have to take. So how many marks your ward may get, and if you have to get the admission through government quota only, then only this is going to be a parameter. So if marks are going to be more than 95 percentile, whether it is JEE or CET, then the best thing you have to do is what? CET Cell Maharashtra, you visit the CET Cell Maharashtra website. In that engineering admissions, instead of asking others, the best part is what? You can check the cutoffs of last year. And now there is only possibility in this year that plus or minus 2 percentile. I don't think for the good colleges 2 percentile. Then average colleges, that variation is going to be around 5 percentile. And below average colleges, that variation is going to be huge. So even though if you go through the cutoffs of previous 2-3 years, you can have the judgment of the college also. So these things, so instead of just attending somewhere only a counseling sessions, so all these things individually that parent, that student can do. So everyone must do such things. And then if other possibility is what? Marks are going to be less. So getting the admission through merit in a good college is not possible. But financial condition is excellent. Then in that case, so if the capacity of that ward is there to pay the full fees, whatever the fees is there, or to take the admission somewhere in private universities also, where the fees is going to be on higher side. And if our financial capacity is too good, then in that case, all such parents may think of this option also, private university. And nowadays, after few years, I think majority of the colleges will be converted into the private university. So that is why that is private university is going to be again one more very good options. And so it is not like earlier that all the Pune University colleges or Mumbai University colleges, which are affiliated colleges, they are following the syllabus of Pune University or Mumbai University or any university. That is not the case right now. So the majority of the good colleges, now they are autonomous. They are having the academic autonomy. And if academic autonomy is there for any engineering colleges, I don't feel that there is a much difference between the private university and the college which is having academic autonomy. So that is why. So you can think of such options. Then there may be a private university or college where you can think of the admission through management quota. 20% seats are going to be there in each and every colleges through management quota. So their admission possibility is there. So you can make the visit to all such colleges, universities. Then even though if you are visiting, so personally as a teacher, as a counselor, as a parent, I'll suggest to all wherever you are visiting, never take the immediate decision. So it is my suggestion. You listen everything, you get the information, and not necessary to take the admission immediately. So after that, you sit at one place, you sit at your home, then you think all the possibilities, and from that, the best possibility you can choose. So these things each and every parent must do. So here it's not a race, getting immediately admission and telling others that we have confirmed the admission. That is also not good. And remaining completely idle, that is also not good. So we have to have the balance between it. And so if somewhere it is required to convince your what, your student, your son or daughter, so by proper in counseling. So these things also you can do, because a student after 12 may not be knowing. So the bright students, very good students, sincere students, they know each and everything. But there are so many students, only someone is doing something. So that's why those students are thinking of some specific branch or some specific college. Or even though if someone is suggesting, even if I am suggesting that this is the best college or our university is the best, so instead of keeping the blind faith, the best part is what? You visit personally. You visit, you see the things, and if you approach to the proper persons, you will get the correct information. And if somewhere you are having the doubt about the information, you can have a cross check also. So all such things, if you are doing, then you will find that this admission process, especially engineering admission process, is not going to be a difficult one. But the suggestion from whom we have to take, that will that also we have to decide. At the same time, if some student is there who is performing very nicely, we are knowing, you can take the suggestion from that student also. But a student who is failed for 3-4 years, or who is who has left the engineering, so from such students, never take the decision. So we have to avoid the decision from a student who is struggling in engineering. So these are very basic things which you have to follow. And again, always I tell, so many parents are calling, or so many the engineering aspirants are calling. They make the call and they tell that, sir, can we come to visit your college or to visit your university? So only you can make the call for looking the availability of some specific person, if you wish to meet him or her. Otherwise, all the universities, all the colleges, those are going to be open. There is no need of taking the permission also. So if you are the engineering aspirants, if you are supposed to take the admission, you are thinking about the admission, so definitely you will be received nicely in all the institutes. And again, in each and every college or university, there will be a admission guidance cell, or the counselors are going to be there. Easily we can get the information. So these things, during these days, before the starting the proper admission process, or our CET Cell Maharashtra admission process, you can think of all these things. So always visiting the college, visiting the university is the best part as per the engineering admission is concerned. So I think Uh, so from my side, these were few things which I wanted to share with all the parents. But if anyone is having any query regarding the engineering admissions, they can ask. So I'll be very happy to answer those. Or if someone has messaged also, we can check and I'll answer that question. Or Sheetal ma'am, even though if you are having some doubt, you can ask, I'll answer.
Uh, those parents who have joined, if you have any doubt, can you please text it? Okay, sir. I just want to ask one simple question. That's how to find good colleges, means how to select a proper branch and how to find good colleges and how many colleges should be there in our CET form.
So my suggestion is what? So every parent, every student who is looking for the engineering admission, at least they must know the CET Cell Maharashtra website. They must visit it. And there in engineering admissions, you will find the cutoffs of all the colleges in Maharashtra for last 2 3 years. At least that students must go for the cutoffs of last 2 years. And from that, uh, if someone is thinking of taking the admission in Pune zone, Pune region, then just check the cutoffs of the Pune region and where the highest cutoffs are there. So choose such 10 20 colleges or whatever the range of your marks, it is going to be there. Accordingly, you can choose the colleges. And again, every time 100% on cutoff will get some idea. There may be some plus minus, slight. But if we choose 10 colleges of our range, as per the cutoff is concerned, and if we visit, if we get the information through proper sources, it will help us to choose the proper college. And as per the branch is concerned, so while choosing the proper college, I feel you can sacrifice some branch. I'll never tell that directly from computer engineering to civil, but nowadays so many options are there. Computer engineering students can think of IT, AIDS, AIML, even though electronics, nowadays electronics and computer. So all such things are going to be there. And if someone is willing to take the admission in the best college, even though they can think of the colleges where students are not right now, they are not opting, especially mechanical or civil. So in many good colleges, the students can get that branch and nowadays.
Thank you so much, sir. There is one question from Aryan Patil. There is on based of JEE mains result admission. Can we get admission in engineering colleges?
Yes,
Through
definitely.
CET, sir.
Huh.
On based JEE mains
On
result.
JEE mains result, the 15% seats are reserved for JEE mains. So through CET cell, whatever our general procedure is there, admission, centralized admission processes of Maharashtra government is going to be there. So in that, out of 60 seats, 48 seats admission is going to be there. And in that, 15% seats means 65% seats will be there for uh, MSCET marks and 15% will be for JEE mains mark. Only the difference is what? For the JEE mains mark, there may be a students from anywhere. Those who are having means that competition is going to be there for that those marks uh, throughout India. So that is the only difference. But students get the admission through JEE mains marks. And on that website, you can check the cutoffs of JEE marks also. That is also possible.